Today we are playing with Kipper. Keep on watching.
Hello my love and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the new subscribers and I hope you make yourself comfortable. Today we are going to talk about Kipper and I'm going to show you the Mastercard method. Now, this is a method that I learned from watching Malkai and I link his video in the description below. The method is very simple and it has been used in his family for years. I've also seen it on Kelly's channel, Kelly from The Truth in Story. I also put her video in the description below. So without any further ado, let's dive in. So the Mastercard method is a simple method, as I said earlier, and it does use 11 Mastercards. And well, let me say that again. We use all the cards in the Kipper deck, the 36 cards, but there are 11 Mastercards. And those Mastercards, these are the cards that have a more important significance, a little bit like the major arcanas in tarot. Of course, I'm going to explain as I go along. Those cards, before I get there, I show you the 11 card, and of course I already got them prepared. And by the way, I am using the Kipper Oracle card by Alexandre Musruck. I already got the 11 Mastercards ready and I'm going to show you to tell you what they are. So we have the man male, the man female, marriage, a meeting, lots of money, his thought, a funeral, the house, high honor, big luck, and expectation. And of course these are cards 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 16, 19, 20, 25, 26, and 28. Now you don't have to memorize this card. I mean, you can if you want to, but to make your life easier and to make my life easier, what I did was to put a dot on each one, each of those 26 cards. All of those 11 cards, I put a dot on them. You can see right there on card 28, there is a dot right there. So that is how I did it. You can mark those cards however you want or not mark them at all and just memorize them. It is totally up to you. The funeral card is the stop card. So whenever you get to the funeral, that is the end of the reading. And the thing with this reading is you can end up with just 3 cards, you can end up with just 1 card. If the coffin, if the funeral, the coffin or death, depending on the deck that you use, if this card is the first one to pop up, then your reading would stop there. The way it works is I'm going to shuffle these cards. Now that you have your card shuffle, of course you ask your question as you shuffle, and then you get the card 3 at the time and turn them over. If the top card is a Mastercard, you will pick it up. I'm just going to show you as we go so that you have a clearer understanding. Right now the top card is not a Mastercard, so I keep going. The next 3, no Mastercard. Next 3, I have a Mastercard. So when the top card of the 3 is a Mastercard, what you do is you take it, then you take the next card after it. Now if the next card is another Mastercard, you will keep taking the card until the next one on the pile is not a Mastercard. So here we have the Mastercard the main mail as a Mastercard. The next card was Grief and Sorrow. This is not a Mastercard, so I'm not picking any card from here anymore. Instead, I get to the main pile and check the next 3 cards. I have a Mastercard. Next card is not a Mastercard, so I stop there. Next 3, Mastercard. Next card is a Mastercard. I keep going. The third one is not a Mastercard, so I stop there. No Mastercard. No Mastercard. No Mastercard. No. 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 And the last 3, Mastercard. Get my Mastercard. I take the next one, which is not a Mastercard. So now this is my spread, and I'm going to do the same thing again a second time. And remember, you don't want to shuffle these cards. This pile, you just pick it up and you do it again. See if other cards are going to pop up. So depending on how the cards are shuffled, more can pop up, or this is just going to be our spread. So again, we go. So as you can see, the spread can be as long or short as possible. So now this we put aside, and this is going to be our spread. And from there, we just go ahead and interpret this spread based on the question. So for this particular spread, I did not ask any question whatsoever because I just wanted you to see how this works. So now let's go ahead and get the card together and do an example. We are going to assume this scenario. The Karen comes to us and asks if they should stay in their current relationship or leave that relationship. And let's say the Karen is a woman. So let's dive in. So now come the fun part, the interpretation of the chord. And the interpretation of those chords comes down to how you read the chords yourself and how many chords you have in front of you. Here we have 14 chords in front of us, and they are in an interesting pattern. And the way I read those chords, I'm going to show you. We're going to read them together. Not to say that my way is the best, or nor that it is the only way. This is just what resonates with me. We said our Karen is a female, and I named her Annabelle, and this is her right here, the main female. This is Annabelle, and these chords we are going to go by group. So the first group that we have, I'm looking at those cards, and what I see is the question was from Annabelle: should I stay in my current relationship or should I leave? And I'm looking at Annabelle where she fell. And if I take this first part, it's yes, we almost had a box spread here. We're missing one, but I still take it as one. We have this first part here, which deals with Annabelle's household and her relationship. By the way, the entire spread is about her relationship, but we also have some information that came in regarding her career. So here we are in the home. We look at the relationship in the home, and on this side we have a look of the relationship in her career, so the impact that the relationship has on her and her career. And looking at this card, to me it tells me, well, based on the question first, and I look at the card, my first answer will be, it looks like you should stay in this relationship, because it looks like, at least according to the card and also the feel that the cards have, it looks like this relationship is bringing a lot to her, and positively, because we have a lot of positive cards around us. Now let's look at the card in the household first. We have his thought, the house, and Annabelle. With his thought, this is where Annabelle is. She is wondering about her relationship, and though things look like they are going well, there is some concern with his thought here. And the thought, we look at the card that is mirroring the thought card, is a rich girl. A rich girl, this is a third person in the relationship. And interesting enough, in our reading, the card in the middle is the marriage card. So the marriage card is knighting to Annabelle, and right below the thought. So this is a confirmation of Annabelle's concern about her relationship, and she is concerned about this relationship because of the involvement of a third person. Now this third person, the rich girl here, it does not necessarily mean that this is a woman who is seeing the love interest of Annabelle, because the rich girl is usually a young girl in the life of the Karen. So it can be her daughter, Annabelle's daughter, or a niece, even a younger sister to her, which is somehow causing Annabelle to have some thought about her marriage, maybe because of what the sister is doing, or the sister is trying to, this person may be trying to get the attention of Annabelle's partner, and that is causing Annabelle to be having thought, possibly how she perceived things between her partner and this person. Annabelle, when we come back to Annabelle, Annabelle is also mirroring a pleasant leader. So when we look at these three cards, the pleasant leader is knighting the marriage, which is also knighting with Annabelle. So there is definitely a message here that is expected from this relationship, some type of communication that Annabelle is going to receive about the relationship, and possibly to say that this girl, whoever she is, she has no effect on this relationship, and the partner may just be too kind, and Annabelle, causing Annabelle to be possibly jealous of the way he's acting with this person, and possibly even everybody else. So here, and of course this is in the home of Annabelle. Of course, we have the house, both the house and the living room. So the house here is the family as a whole, and the family here, this is the heart of Annabelle's relationship, and the living room is more of a private environment. The living room is in the house, but this is a space that is more private than the house itself. So this tells us that these are the concerns that Annabelle has privately, and she might have not even shared with the partner just yet, which when she does, she will be here. We have the big luck. By the way, the big luck card is the best card in the Kipper that you can get, and we have that here. So when she opens up about her thought with the way the partner is acting around with other people, and especially other women, she may find out that, the partner may tell her that she has nothing to fear because of the big leg here, and which would be the pleasant, of course, pleasant to hear. So now, what is on the other side of Annabelle? On the other side of Annabelle, we have also positive chord. This relationship, yes, even though they have Annabelle is anxious right now because of his thought chord and the man female. She is anxious now, but this is something that she needs to take care of, and when she does, things of course are going to go well. Communication is important in all relationships, whether it is love, friendship, family. Communication is at the base. It's one of the elements at the base of any successful relationship. So once that is taken care of, Annabelle, with the peace of mind, the relationship is already good. She may not see it right now because of the anxiousness that she's experiencing, but the relationship is actually good for her and also her life, because with this good relationship, other things in her life makes her are also going really well. If we take this block, for instance, without even extending to this one, just these 6 chords, we have Annabelle, big luck. We have high honor, success in love. We have lots of money and occupation. So high honor and success in love, this is her relationship blossoming. And the big luck here, she is in luck because this relationship is only going to increase in it's just going to get deeper emotionally, because we have here big luck, success in love. We have high honor and success in love. This love, yes, that is the blossom of the love with the partner, and that is yes, is going to get big deeper. And with this, the lots of money, when we look at success in love, man, female, and lots of money, these 3 cards, this is not only the relationship is going to get deeper, but is also going to expand. And the high honor is the high honor here, this is a card of recognition of some sort, or even a celebration. And this tells me, and the feel actually that I have, is that this relationship may move to the next level. This could be an engagement, and the reason why I say an engagement is because I already have marriage here. And if I take this block, these 8 cards here, at the corner, it could also be that Annabelle has been in this relationship for quite a while, and she's wondering where things are going, because the partner doesn't seem to want to commit yet, but it is coming when you are looking at this block right here, because at the corner of this rectangle, we have, of course, Annabelle's thought, her anxiety, her question as to what is going on. Is she going to even marry this person that she loves? She wants to marry, they together. Then we have success in love, and success in love, we have high honor. So at the corner here, we have marriage and high honor. So there's a celebration here, celebration of marriage. So high honor and success in love, this is an engagement, and they may actually end up marrying each other. So this relationship is really good. And of course, the negative card here, well, not negative, it's not negative, it's just meh, because this is the third card, and it's a meh card because she is anxious about it. But the card in itself is not negative, not in this reading. Then we look also in a little look at the career of Annabelle. Once, of course, things move forward, things, of course, when one area of your life move in the right direction, it affects other areas in your life. In this instance is the career of Annabelle, because it looks like moving forward, because again I use direction. These are things that are coming forward for Annabelle. Yes, her relationship is going to move to the next step, and also in her career with the occupation card here, she's also going to move a step ahead, because we have high honor and occupation. So there's some recognition even in her job, whatever she is doing. She is there's some type of recognition here that is going to help her step up even in her career. And as she steps up, lots of money is going to bring more abundance, financial abundance in her career, which again is good, because this lots of money is going to contribute, if we take this rectangle, is going to contribute to the marriage, because yes, you have celebration, you need money to make this happen and cover everything. So yeah, things are going really good for Annabelle here. And now when we look at this corner here, this relationship, remember I said the relationship is getting deeper, moving to the next step, and it is also going to, I mean, it's just going to expand, because here we have expectation and small child. Now these two cards together, in this instance, this is a pregnancy. Of course, the small child is can be something new. It can be a child or a baby. In this instance, the feel with those two cards is pregnancy. And pregnancy, again, you look at these three this full rectangle, and Annabelle, she is yes, her thought, she is anxious, she wants children, but she doesn't know where her relationship stands right now. Should she stay? Should she look for someone else? The person she is with doesn't seem like they are going to commit to her. But yes, so yes, she is having all those questions. She has her own expectation and hopes that she will want. And yes, and all those are going to be fulfilled, because the person is going to commit to her, and they are going to indeed get married and have the family that she has always dreamed of. Of course, you can go even deeper in this reading, but for the sake of the video and not to make it too long, I'm going to stop here, and the answer for Annabelle would be no. Annabelle, you shouldn't leave this relationship. Things are in the making, and what you need is communication. Communicate what you have on your mind. Get your partner to sit with you and have a conversation on how you are feeling, because if you don't know, he or she, the partner, doesn't know how you feel or what you want, they can't give it to you. You don't know what you don't know, so you have to communicate how you feel. And also maybe tell your partner how you feel, what makes you anxious, and what you both are doing that can be changed, because without communication there is no relationship. Well, there is no positive relationship. So yay, Annabelle, you are going to get what you've been dreaming of, and stay with the partner, get your thought away, and well, not your thought away, but talk things through with your partner, and just to make sure that you are still on the same page as you move along, because according to this spread, you are both in for good and gracious adventures. Alright, my love, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you know about the Mastercard method? Do you use this method yourself? What do you think of this method? Is this something that you would like to try? Or questions? I have so many questions for you, but please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and see you in the next one.